foe is more devious than we imagined. That spire was indeed a teleporter linked to a cloaked Covenant supercarrier, a grave threat. Thankfully, help is imminent. 60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours?
That's imminent?
Uh-oh. Who's your money on this time?
Her.
You always pick her.
She's always had him dialed in.
That thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup. They'll be backing up a graveyard.
All our nukes are either out system or went down with the ships that carried them. You're preaching to the converted.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
You don't even want to hear it.
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that accident a couple years back? Colony ship en route to Cygnus, 700 dead.
Vaguely a slip space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haul-out. When it fired, it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
This is relevant. How?
A certain Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead. Explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective: destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit above us.
This sanctions, sir.
What do you think?
Oh.
Method: a slip space drive in lieu of the nukes we don't have. Delivery system: us. Solvable? Getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
So, all we need is orbit-capable transport and the single most expensive piece of equipment made by man.
As a soldier in the field, I couldn't possibly have access to those kinds of resources. That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor, and in which our newest member was certainly never a pilot.
You're scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light from Holland.
Good luck with that.
You're the one asking him.
Well, there's no way in hell he's gonna go for this.
Bit of a hike to the launch facility.
Any closer, it's too hot to land.
Copy that, Commander.
Move up the beach, Noble.
Hello and welcome back to more Halo Reach. Well, last episode we played through the 5th mission of the campaign, which was Tip of the Spear, and today I'll be playing through the 6th mission of the campaign, Long Night of Solace. And I gotta say, this used to be one of my favorite missions in the campaign on the 360 edition. Not my favorite. My favorite is still the 7th mission, but it was definitely the coolest mission in terms of, like, obviously the fact that you get to fly a saber in outer space. It's the only Halo game to have outer space combat. So that always really helped this mission to stand out. And even still on the Xbox One, on the MCC, I guess I should say, the opening section and then the actual onboard the Covenant ship section are still both really fun. The problem is the outer space section. Now, I don't know if you've played this mission on MCC before, but if you haven't, if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, oh boy, you're in for a surprise, because I don't know how 343 managed to mess this up. And hey, for all I know, oh, that's dangerously close to comfort. That's a little too close for comfort there, buddy. You're gonna flank. Okay, Noble team needs some supporting fire. We can take him out, and there we go. I headshotted him. Even with the screen shake, I headshotted him. That was almost really bad because he caught me off guard. I didn't realize that he was still alive, and then once he started getting aggressive, I was sure I was dead. But then Noble team helped me out with suppressive fire, and we took him out. Nice teamwork, team. Anyway, so I don't know. Like maybe they've updated it since then. I doubt it because I follow the Halo accounts on Twitter, and I read all the community updates every month and every week and all that. So I'm pretty up to date with all the updates coming to MCC, and I've never read anything about them patching this. So I doubt that maybe they secretly patched it and just didn't tell anyone. I doubt they would have done that either. But so I'm not gonna explain what's wrong with it just yet because I wanna kind of keep that surprise. I want to keep that a surprise for anyone who doesn't quite yet know what I'm talking about. But, so, I'm just going to not say anything more about it, because, like I said, I want to keep it entirely a surprise to those who don't know what I'm talking about. Let's focus on this. I'm going to grenade that group of jackals. Hopefully that takes most of them out. Nice, took all but one of them out. Okay, I think Noble seems capable of handling a single jackal. And if they're not, then I can just assassinate from behind when I pull off the next part of my plan, which is to flank from behind and try to assassinate the elite. Which, doesn't... Wait, did they kill the... Oh, wait, no, the elite's over there. The elite is over here. Sneak up on him. Never mind, Noble Team took him out all by themselves because Noble Team's awesome. Okay, let me grab that concussion rifle. And... Never mind, they just took out everything for me. Noble Team is awesome at this game. Okay, I guess I don't technically need this DMR. I mean, I will for the time being. Okay, so hold on. Choice between armor lock and drop shield. Drop shield, not even a question. Because I've already talked about armor lock in a previous video. Hey, you want to give me your sniper rifle? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to grab the elite sword coming up ahead. I could also use the rocket launcher, which I think is right. Hi, Wraith. How you doing? Actually, let's shoot you. Oh boy, that was a little too close for comfort. Is there a rocket launcher somewhere nearby that I can use? There is. Hey, can I borrow that rocket launcher? Because this mission, I've never been able to beat the par score on this mission, just because of the space section and how broken it is. So I'm gonna try to take out this raid just to get some extra points in. I really want to try to beat the par score on this mission. I don't know that I'll be able to, but I want to try. And a part of that is getting some extra... I want to try to get as many extra points as possible before we get to space, because once we get to space, at that point, pretty much all bets are off in terms of reaching par score, because, I mean, I'll explain why once we get there, but it's a bit of an ordeal to get through it. So I wanted to take out that raid just to get some extra points before we got to space. Anyway, allow me to introduce you to the Saber, right on the other side of this. There it is. Alright, let's tackle the hardest fight in the entire game. And it didn't used to be that, but it is now because of MCC. Let's go tackle the Saber section.
Struts disengaged. Commencing launch in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2.
First stage engine burn nominal. Stage separation in 3, 2, 1. Stage separation. Second stage ignition confirmed.
Noble Actual to Saber Bravo 029er, over.
Copy, actual. Colonel Holland?
Affirmative, Noble 5. Welcome to Operation Uppercut. I'll be your control from here on out.
Understood, Colonel.
Noble 6, these Sabers have been customized for orbital defense. You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other Sabres as soon as you're ready. Holland out.
So, the Saber itself still controls incredibly well. Like, the space combat itself, if it were functional, works great. Problem is that, and I don't know if this was an intentional change, or if it was because 343 messed up and no one's told them about it, but for whatever reason, the fire rate and damage of the enemy aircraft or spacecraft has been increased so much that this section is literally impossible on Legendary unless you hide behind the space station. And you may be saying to yourself, well then why aren't you hiding behind the space station? Because the Banshees are fine. The Banshees, nothing happened to the Banshees, they're still perfectly fine. And it might just be because it's easy to take them out in one shot. Also, what's the post score for this mission again? It is 45,000. Yeah, I'll be stunned if we can manage to beat the par score. I'd like to because, you know, my goal for this mission is to for this game, is to one day, at some point in my life, get all the achievements in this game, which does unfortunately mean that I will at some point have to sit down and play through Legendary All Skulls On for every campaign, which I'm not looking forward to that. But one of those achievements requires me to get the par score on every mission in this game, which for the most part that's never been a problem. It's like I can get the par score easily, but this mission, because of how broken the space combat is, I get killed, but like the score, you know, the thing where it stops giving you score after a certain amount of time, I hit that limit, that time limit, before I even make it to the space station on the MCC edition of this game, which is really frustrating. And you aren't really getting this. Like, this is still pretty fun right here, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till the Seraphs come in. That's when things get a little bit problematic. Okay, and I don't know exactly when the Seraphs come in, so I need to be ready to get behind the space station in case. Or not. Are they? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Did I say Sabres? I meant Seraphs. We're flying the Seraphs. I don't know why I said. So I'll give this a shot. I doubt. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at how fast they tore through my shields. That's insanity. Look at that. Look at, yeah, this is the wave I have to get behind the ship for. Look at this. Look at how fast they tore through my shield and my health. Look at this. Look at that. Like, I think I'm at like 4% health, maybe 3%, I don't know. But I gotta get behind this. If I have any chance of surviving, I gotta get behind the space station. I don't know what the hell they did, but I mean, you saw that, right? That was Halo 2 levels of broken with how fast they drained my shields and my health. I don't know what the hell they did. I don't know if it was a mistake, if they, like, messed up one of the multipliers for Legendary. Because I've never tried this on other difficulties. I should try this on other difficulties to see if it's broken for other difficulties too, or if it's just Legendary. Because if it's just Legendary, it might just be that they put in the wrong multiplier or something. Because I refuse to believe that this was a deliberate decision. I refuse to believe that 343 deliberately made this section harder. Because it's not like people were saying. Apparently, some people thought the original was too hard, which I don't know why, because it wasn't. It was pretty easy. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty easy. I don't know why people thought it was hard, but let's assume, for the sake of argumentation, that people did genuinely think that, and that was a genuine criticism of Halo Reach. If people thought that, why would 343 make the section harder? Like, I just don't. How do you? So unfortunately, all I can do is literally just sit behind the space station and let my team take everything out for me, and occasionally shoot at one of the Seraphs whenever I'm able to do so. Because challenging one of these things like the idea is to get behind the Seraphs, because if they get in front of you, you're just dead. The problem, and so if you're challenging him one-on-one, then you should be fine. It's just the problem is that there's so many of them, and I might be about to die here. I think I'm about to die. Nope, don't charge into it. Go. I might be about to. Yep, I need to move. I need to get behind the station again to recharge my shields. Okay, careful, snake. Careful, snake. That was close. Nope. That was close. Oh, good God, your shields go down so fast. This genuinely feels like Halo 2. Hi. Okay, you appear to have figured out where I am. Anyway, yeah, I'll never forget the first night I played this with my friends on PC. I was just so stunned. It's like, because I had replayed through Halo Reach like about probably a month or two before it came out on PC. So like it was pretty fresh in my head. It's like this wasn't this broken. You did not get torn to shreds in a matter of seconds on the original 360 version. What happened to this game on the MCC? And like I was just like, I was so confused. It's like, this doesn't, what happened? And one of my friends is like, oh, you probably still remember. It's like, I hate that argument so much, because it's like, the same thing happened when Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated came out, and IGN, the brain dead morons at IGN, and they gave him a 5 out of 10, and GameSpot gave it a 2 out of 10. It's like, buddy, the idiot at GameSpot didn't know how to use the bubble ball in the stupid Murmelair ballroom puzzle. It's like, I don't know how the hell you could possibly give the game a 2 out of 10. It's just, it's I don't know. But so, that was a thing. And, like, I hate the arguments like, oh, you just don't remember. It's like, buddy, just because your memory is absolutely pathetic does not mean that my memory is. Like, I remember how the game was. You're not gonna, it's like, I just don't, I don't understand. So it's like, oh, wow, you sure got me. You call my memory into question, but no, it's like I played it like 2 months beforehand. I remember, and even if I didn't, my memory is good enough to be able to remember how the game was when I first played it. But like even if you throw out my memory, it would take a matter of minutes to just go back to the original game, boot it up on 360, play it, and see how different it was, or just look up footage of the game. That would also be a perfectly valid option, and I don't really want to be engaged in this close and personal, but because there's only 2 of them left, I'm pretty sure this is my only option, just to do this. So, not a fan of this. Please take it out. Take it out. Come on. Go. Okay, great. Now we gotta hide. Now, by the way, this is the reason why I hit the score limit before we even get onto the spaceship, is because so much of it is spent hiding behind. Sorry, before we get onto the Covenant ship, because so much of it is spent hiding behind the space station that, like, you hit the time limit so quickly.
Anchor 9er to all craft in the vicinity. Be advised, we show a large attack force inbound. Combat Air Patrol and Saber teams are directed to engage and defend the station.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
So we might be here a while. I might have to skip ahead. I might have to skip ahead in the footage a little bit until we actually get to the Covenant ship, because most of it's just gonna be me hiding behind the space station. Like, when you get behind a Seraph like that, it's fine, because the Seraph can't shoot at you when you're behind it. So if it's you and just one Seraph, you'll be fine. But the problem is, it's not just you and one Seraph, it's you and a whole army of Seraphs that all want you dead. So, that's annoying. Okay, are all the Seraphs gone now? I think it's just Banshees left. I think it might just be Banshees left. And if it's just Banshees left, I can actually fight. I can face off against Banshees and win. One-on-one. Or, I mean, in groups, because Banshees go down in one hit, and they don't fire as fast, and they don't do as much damage. So I should be able to deal with just a bunch of Banshees and Phantoms. But it's as soon as the Seraphs start coming in that things get problematic. Because they're just so broken. I don't know why, but they're just so broken. The next section's not as bad. It's still mind-numbingly dull because you're just sitting and waiting for an opportunity to attack, but it's like you have more cover, so it's not as bad.
Neutralized. Bravo 029er, you are clear to dock. Activating marker.
Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5, you ready to go?
Affirmative, Colonel. I'm out here, 6.
Warning. M-Spec re-entry packet disengaged.
I need your override.
Warning. M-Spec re-entry. Cockpit depressurization complete. Canopy release lever armed.
Max Sabadok Siba.
Noble 5, please repeat.
Pull up surface grid 19 by 22.
Gladly. Only sword base, sector 18G.
Verbal enhance.
Noble 5, your pulse is elevated. There is nothing you can do for Dr. Halsey and the others inside sword base. The mathematics are determinate. Noble 5?
I know.
Bravo, 2-9, you're cleared to re-engage thrusters.
Noble 6, this is Holland.
Go ahead, Colonel.
We've flagged a Corvette-class vessel on a predicted docking track with our target. Get our makeshift bomb on that Corvette, and we have our delivery system. Noble 5 will escort the bomb. I need your Saber team to clear the way for boarding.
Understood, Colonel.
As she's already donated her slip space drive to the cause, Savannah will be joining you to provide local fire support.
UNSC Savannah. Our wings may be clipped, but we've got your back.
I've stuck my neck out for Noble on this one, Lieutenant.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
Target Corvette sighted within visual range of nav beacon RA-15.
We have visual. Target confirmed.
Okay, step 1 for success in this section on MCC. Hold down left trigger, boost underneath the ship, and then just sit here. Just sit under here. I discovered this basically by accident. Well, no, not by accident, because getting through this section, I'll never forget. It was me and my friends. We were playing it the night that this came out, and we got to this mission and we were like, what the hell happened? Like, why is this so wrong? Like, they just thought it's like, oh wow, this section's really, really tough. But I, as someone who had played on the 360, I was like, this is awful, this is broken. So I explained how it had changed and how broken this was compared to what it was on the 360. So I was like, this is actually unplayable. So we were just trying to knock our heads together, figure out, okay, how can we survive? Like, genuinely, how do we survive this encounter when there's no cover and they just tear us to shreds immediately? So the first section, we all pretty much immediately figured out, okay, let's just all hide behind the space station, and then we'll do it one. I mean, it was easier on co-op because we could just like all hide behind the space station and then send one person out at a time to go do some damage and then have them respawn. But when we got to this section, it's like there's no cover, so what do we do? And then I thought, I wonder if we can hide underneath the ship. I wonder if that would work. So I gave it a shot, and turns out, wow, you can actually hide underneath the ship. They probably didn't want you to do that, but we don't have any other options. Our choices are hide under the ship, because I first thought, okay, maybe I can just hide under the ship using the cover. I figured not only does this work from the top, but your ship is the perfect height for it to be completely obscured by the side barriers of the ship. So it's just perfect. And I severely doubt that they intended for you to use that, but when it's as broken as it is on the MCC, it's your only option, unfortunately. So, yeah, and then, like, once you take out the engines, you just hide there, and then you win. Which isn't ideal. Like, it's not exactly the most fun way to play this, but when you play it on Legendary, it's your only option, because there's no cover, and if you don't hide there, you're just going to get torn to shreds immediately. But that's enough ranting about how this is really unfun to play on Legendary on the MCC. So we're just gonna take out this last engine, and I don't think I took it out. Okay, let's turn around a little bit. Do this one more time. There we go. Okay, now let's take out a couple Banshees. Okay, we're still getting score, so we have to get 15,000 soon. Will we be able to do that? Probably not, but, you know, we can give it a shot, I guess. Okay, last enemy, and as I'm sure you could have guessed, we're already at the score limit. Because this section is just so unbelievably broken and unfun. Like, I just have to sit in there for an unbelievably long amount of time, because if I step even 1 foot outside of the ship, I just get immediately killed. It's not fun. It really, really isn't. I don't know why I don't know why this section's broken. I refuse to believe it was an intentional design choice to make it this way. But whether it was intentional or an accident, it is broken, it is not fun, and I hate it. Which sucks, because I absolutely adored this section in the original game. On the 360, this was amazing. But on MCC, it's just not. It's really broken, and it just leaves me in a deflated attitude after I finish it, because it's like, yes, I got through that unbelievably tedious section. Okay, now we can actually have some fun. It's like I said, the opening part of this mission, great. The end part of the mission aboard the Covenant supercarrier, fantastic. that middle part of the mission, where you're fighting in outer space, used to be phenomenal. Like, it used to be, I would always say to people that the space combat was one of the best parts of Halo Reach's campaign. But now, like, if somebody asked me, hey, is the space combat in Halo Reach good? I couldn't honestly, like, I would be it would be intellectually dishonest of me to say, hi, you're right there. Okay, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy, you got aggressive. Okay. It would be intellectually dishonest of me to say that the space combat in Halo Reach is good now. Because I don't know whether it was deliberate or whether it was just 343 messing things up. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it was just them messing things up. But either way, they still messed up, and the section is borderline unplayable now because of how unbelievably broken it is. And I gotta get close enough to you. Let's put a drop shot down. I want you to come to me. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then I can just sword the rest of you with ease. And is it just one grunt left? Okay, if it's just one grunt left, I'll leave it to the Marines. They can handle a single grunt, I'm pretty sure. But so, like, I don't know whether they just didn't care enough to playtest it, or if they did playtest it, they didn't playtest it on a Legendary, or if they playtested it on a Legendary and they still said, yeah, this is good, or if they deliberately decided that they should make it harder. Whatever happened, it's completely unfun. Because the thing is, I didn't even die. It's not even like it's hard to get through anymore. Now that I figured out a way to cheese it, it's not even that it's particularly hard to get through. It's just that it's boring and monotonous because you just have to sit in that underneath. You have to sit behind the station in one section and then sit behind the ship in another section. Which, like, and neither of those things are fun to do. So it's like the missions used to be the fun that you would have in the space section was the constant evading to avoid getting fired at by troops. Like, just flying through space and shooting down the Seraphs and the Banshees, and you're coming up real fast. Okay, that's a little bit concerning. But that's not a part of the section anymore, because now it's just, now if you try to play like that, you literally can't do it, because there's too many Seraphs constantly firing at you, and also that's a fuel rod grunt that I'm a little nervous about. Okay, you're getting aggressive, that's good, that's good. Stay back now, stay back, let me just, okay. First death of the mission. I mean, honestly, I figured I wasn't going to be able to get through a death list, that was pretty unrealistic. Also, okay. Hey, Marines, thanks for walking into the room and letting everyone know that I'm here. That's really kind of you. I really appreciated that. Normally, I can do that stealthily, but when they already know I'm here, I can't really pull that off. Okay. I gotta get that engineer offline so that the grunts can't be shielded anymore. I wonder if that's why I was having such a hard time thinking about it. It's because they were shielded. Are there any more elites left, or is those... No, okay, there's two more down there. There's one dead, and then the last one's over there to the right. Hold it, hold it. I mean, okay, so you're not that big of a concern because you have needle rifles, not the focus rifles that the other guys had. But I still don't want you around. Oh, and there's you, of course, which I need to not miss. There we go. Okay, only one shot left. Hey. Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay. I'd like to give this sniper rifle to that Marine over there, if I can get to him first, which is easier said than done. Hey, Marine, you wanna take this sniper rifle? That'd be pretty cool. Thanks. Use that to your advantage. Oh, you're right here. You are right here. Okay, that's cool. Alright, well, I mean, if you're gonna come up this way, I can just assault rifle you all. Like this. That would make things nice and easy. There we go. See? Oh god, you're right there. See how much fun we can have when we actually think and use our weapons and our environment and our teammates to our advantage and play strategically instead of just like, oh, well, sit behind the station and wait for everything to die. And the thing is, it'd be one thing if there wasn't a limit on the par score, because then it's like, alright, this is dumb and annoying, but I'll just put on a podcast and listen to it while I wait for everything to die in the game. But because, like, you have to, if you're going for par score, which I was trying to do here, you have to try to strike that balance between going out every second or two to try to take out some of the enemies, and sitting comfortably behind the station or underneath the ship so that they don't just instantly annihilate, or like, so that you don't run out of time, so you can actually still realistically get the par score. But that's just not, it's just so, if you're going for par score, it's bad because you have to strike that balance, and it's darn near impossible to do so. And if you're not going for par score, it's bad anyway because it's just monotonous and boring. Because that's literally the only viable strategy on Legendary to get through that section. Is you just sit there and wait for the turrets and the other ships to shoot them down. It's a shame because this was one of the best missions in the campaign. And now it's just Now, even though the beginning and end sections are so good, it's just so heavily brought down by that middle section.
Powder keg is aboard, Colonel.
Copy that. 6, get your fire team to the bridge. The Corvette's refueling run with the supercarrier will have to be initiated manually.
Yes, sir.
5, stay with the bomb and discourage the curious.
My pleasure. Hear that, Lieutenant? I'll be all by my lonesome back here. Make it quick, would you?
Okay, now we have a team of Marines, and we're going to try to get these guys all the way to the end. Will we be able to pull that off? Maybe. I don't know. I'd like to try it, because they can actually be pretty useful if you manage to get them to survive. It's just actually managing to get them to survive that's the hard part. So let's... We got them both with one grenade? Okay. Now we just got to hopefully nail this grenade. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, the other one armor locked. Can we stick you too? Okay, we stuck them both. We stuck them both. Now, one shield's down. Oh, there we go. And... Wow! Oh man, that was impressive. Okay, we stuck them both. We stuck them both with plasma grenades. That went really well. That went really, really well. Okay, and we got our whole team alive. Now, let's do this stealthily. Super sneaky. Super sneaky. Oh, okay. Alright. That happened. That was not part of the plan. Well, let's... Okay, so I guess maybe the one melee doesn't work. Let's try to go for the assassination this time. I don't want to go for the assassination because there's another elite in this room that I kind of wanted to be ready to take out, but I guess we had to do the assassination. Okay. Come on, go around, loop this way. There we go. Focus fire. Come on. You focus on me, buddy. Yeah, focus on me to let the Marines take you out. I don't want to waste a grenade on you, so let's do this. And then go for the assassination. Nice. Whew, okay. See how much fun we can have when we're actually playing tactically and thinking about what we're doing instead of just hiding behind a stupid spaceship? Okay. So now we're going to arm Marines with concussion rifles to make them a little bit more useful. Thank you very much. And we're doing pretty good on DMRO, so I don't need to swap up something for one of their DMRs to help replenish it. Alright, I'm pretty confident about this. We only have 2 more encounters left. We have this room, I guess 3. This room, leaving the room, and then the waves back in the other room. Okay, can we get another elite? The goal here is to take out as many elites as possible before they figure out that we're here. Can we take out this one? We're not taking out this one. We gotta stick you with a grenade. Or not. Okay, that's fine. I came close to sticking with grenades, but since you're right there! I knew it. I knew the second before I died, I saw it. Oh my god. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, there's an invisible elite in this room. Where's the invisible elite? And then literally the second after that thought crossed my mind, I died. Okay. So as I was saying, the goal is to try to take out as many elites as possible before they figure out that we're here. I think you might be the invisible elites. Let's take you out. And then can I take you out? Oh, did we just get every single elite in the first try? Is that every single elite? We just got every single elite on the first try. How's that for a successful stealth run? Now, the rest of these guys will be just cannon fodder for the Marines to tear through with their concussion rifles. Wow. That was awesome. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say that went well.
That Corvette on a refueling track to the supercarrier.
Okay. I knew it was this button, but it wasn't letting me press it because the sword's kind of in the way. There we go. Okay. Let's actually use the sword. This might not work out too well, but I want to give it a shot. I'm going to try to frag grenade all those guys as they come in. And then hopefully the Marines with concussion rifles will help me out here a little bit. I want to try to use the sword against that elite. If I can get close enough to do it. Okay, that should be most of them taken out. And then use the sword. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with... No. We're not about to ruin that incredible run with getting killed by a suicide grunt of all things. This is... Okay. You know what? Like, honestly, I knew before I sat on a recording mission that we were going to have a really, really rough time with the outer space section because the outer space section is just broken beyond belief. But aside from that, this has been a really, really good run of Long Night of Solace. We've had a lot of really close encounters and really, really good encounters, like intense combat scenarios aboard the ship. Okay. So now let me try to sneak up behind you and... Okay, let's jump up here. Keep suppressive fire, Marines. I missed. Nope. He dodged it. He dodged it again. But we worked together. I don't even think I got him that time. I think the Marines concussion fire blast got him. Nice. Okay. Can I give the sword to a Marine? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. I was going to try to take the Marine shotgun, but I don't... It looks like I can't give the energy sword to one of the Marines, which is saddening. But no matter. Okay. So we're gonna make the sword last as long as we can, which means hopefully using it against another one of those elites if we can. Just keep him distracted. Keep him distracted. And oh, he's still distracted. He's still distracted. And we got him. Yeah. See? So look how every single episode so far, the Marines have been insanely useful to us. So again, I reiterate, if you tell me they're useless, I will laugh in your face. Okay, unfortunately, we're about out of uses for the sword, so I'm gonna have to ditch this for something else. I don't want to use a plasma pistol. There's weapons cached over there, right? I can probably ditch this for one of the assault rifles, maybe a shotgun. Oh wait, there's a sniper. Hold on, there's a sniper over here, I think. So let me just go ahead and first grab this health pack, then grab the sniper rifle, and then I can just use this. Okay, you need to get taken out immediately, as do you, because needle rifles are gonna be annoying to deal with. And it looks like we lost one of the Marines, which is saddening, but no big deal. There we go. Okay. So, I see one of the concussion rifles survived high. You're getting a little too close for comfort with that needler there, buddy. Is there another concussion rifle I can grab somewhere, maybe? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so it looks like we still have the concussion rifle guy alive, which is honestly the most important Marine. I think we lost one of them in the last room, but that's fine. One concussion rifle will do plenty of damage, and we don't want to get too stupidly aggressive here. I was teetering on the edge of just mindlessly rushing in there, so we definitely don't want to do that. And I hear there's an elite here somewhere. He's right there. There's one shot. I missed the second shot, but his shield should be down enough for me to be able to finish him off with the DMR. Well, not if my aim is trash, I can't, because obviously my aim is just god awful. If my aim wasn't terrible, I could have finished him off with the DMR. That was a snipe. That was a really cool snipe. So, you know what, I made up for my trash aim with the DMR because of that, thanks to that snipe right there. Hello, friends. How's everyone doing today? Take a grenade. That should take most of you out, hopefully. Yeah, that took out most of you, and then I can just finish the rest of you off with the... This thing is, I can get par score easily if I can just skip the space section. That'd be great. Because the problem isn't that I keep dying so much. It's that I'm not allowed to get any more score because it times me out before I even get to the spaceship, which is... really frustrating. Oh, good God, you're right there. Oh, you're right there. Oh, we're getting... okay. Hi, buddy. Take a stick. I missed the stick. Good God. Holy hell, that was like... If I reacted a second later, I would have been dead. Holy hell. Literally 1 second's difference. 1 second would have made the difference between me me surviving that, which I did, and me being stuck with the grenade from the plasma launcher. That was so unbelievably close. And there's another one with the plasma launcher. I hear it. I can hear the plasma launcher fire. Okay, we gotta get aggressive. Get behind him and assassinate. Or do that. Oh, boy, God. No. Okay, we gotta move. We're on the run here. We're running scared. Okay. We gotta find another weapon. What's over here? You're behind me. Oh, no, I don't want to use the plasma pistol. But I might have to. Do a dance. He's so close. Okay. Grab the assault rifle. Here we go. Okay. You got so close to me there. Okay, what's going on? Where are the enemies? I need to know. Okay, you're right there. You're my target right now. If we can take you out, I feel confident about our abilities to succeed. Oh, good God. Okay, shield's almost down. His shield is almost down. Just a little bit further. Okay, my microphone disconnected right at the end there, but basically you just missed me gushing about how we were playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Elite, which was really intense. Okay. Except for the space pit, which I knew was going to be garbage, that was a pretty good run, a long night of Solace.
Distance is closing on this vessel's refueling track with the Covenant supercarrier. 76 seconds to endpoint.
So, it's gonna be like that. Well, I got good news and bad news. This bird took some fire and our thruster gimbal is toast, which means the only way off this slag heap is gravity.
And the good news?
That was the good news.
At current velocity, 53 seconds to endpoint.
Yeah. Bad news is, time is fried. I'm gonna have to fire it manually.
That's a one-way trip.
We will make it sooner or later. Better get going, Six. They're gonna need you down there. Listen, Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor. Don't deny me this. Tell him to make it count.
Slip space rupture detected.
Gamma station control, reading multiple pings below the orbital defense
Slip
grid.
space rupture detected.
Yeah, we're picking up anomalies too. Are you reading
Slip
it?
space rupture
Multiple
detected.
covenant signatures.
Slip
Is
space
anyone
rupture
losing?
detected.
They're everywhere.
Slip space
Yeah,
rupture
right. The
detected.
whole damn covenant,
Slip
please.
space rupture detected.
Shame I don't get to enjoy this mission as much as I used to. By the way, over an hour because of the stupid space section. I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being because I don't know how long was spent out there, but it was long. Because it's like the opening section and that end section in the Covenant ship was just so good, but every time I finish that space section, I'm just so deflated because it's like, well, that was mind-numbingly dull. So I can regain my enthusiasm for playing it pretty quickly because, like I said, the parts on board the super carrier are really fun, but it's getting to that point that's so arduous because of the stupid saber combat and the Seraphs with their insanely fast fire rates. It sucks not to be able to enjoy this mission as much as I used to because it's just so broken on MCC. I don't know, maybe one day 343 will fix it, but something tells me that's not going to happen. But hey, hardest mission in the game over. It didn't used to be the hardest mission in the campaign because it wasn't broken on 360, but now it is, so that's the hardest mission of the game over with. So, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Halo Reach. Goodbye.